Singles, are you ready? Couples, are you ready? Thruples, are you ready?
By round of applause, who was here for the singles event? Anyone hook up?
Do we know what the bracelets and colors are for? Green, go, go, go. You guys can talk to those bitches all day. Mm-hmm. Yellow, you can also talk to them, but it's gonna be a little more work because someone's already dicking them down. But not well enough to say they want a red bracelet.
So a lot of this show is going to be a lot of a mix of stand-up and improv. You're going to see some comics come up here, do some time. We're going to rejoin them. Lucy, my other buddy Jake are going to come up here, and we're going to riff on some of these dating questions.
Have you ever been caught masturbating before?
Do clits get ticklish, or is it just...
That's kind of the whole operating mechanism, yes.
She's crazy but really hot, and sex is amazing. Or she's a 4 and wife material.
Actually, answer that first question. What kind of freaky shit do you do on that first date, you fucking wacko?
Is the Eiffel Tower a position?
Is the Eiffel Tower a position? You work with Diddy and you don't know what an Eiffel Tower is?
All right, would you still date them if they started every story with, I have a black friend?
No, yeah, dude, fuck, okay, rich white guy.
He answered so honestly, too.
We're trying again, see what he does.
Okay, let me think of another movie title, or movie
And
quote.
just do whatever you think is right, okay?
Okay.
And let's see what he does.
To make you feel good, it was a Led Zeppelin song.
It was a Led Zeppelin song?
So, guys, that's
Okay.
what we
Was it When the Levee
fucking
Breaks? That's fucking funny. That was off the top of the dome.
She's rich, but your boner literally explodes when you look at her. Because she's disgusting. Or hot, but a Nazi.
Bring your host, Mr. Kane Holloway!
Hello. How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody's very beautiful. By round of applause, who's single in here? All right, all the single people, how are you doing? Jesus Christ. Yeah, it sounds that way. God damn. All right, who's in a relationship? Sick. I don't know what to feel. I really don't. I'm excited about this show. This is a mix of stand-up and improv as we try to do, we try to match you guys. We try to get everyone to get laid tonight. That's pretty much the entire goal of the show. Started this almost a year. It'll be a year on Valentine's Day that so almost a year. So I'm very excited about that. And I want to celebrate this show by bringing on one of my all-time favorite comedians. She's all the way from Los Angeles. She's a huge deal. I love her to death. Start clapping right now. Give it up for my co-host for the evening, Jen Sturger. Yeah, put it there.
I love that I took a giant bite of peanut butter right before I walked on stage.
Oh, good. Yeah, no,
This is going well. It's going well already.
You had to fight the fires to get out. She's in LA.
Dude, how are you guys doing down here? You've been mostly safe?
She
You
was
don't have to fucking brag, okay? I've had to evacuate twice. Yeah, which is why I'm dressed like a fucking homeless person.
Yeah.
Like, this is all that's not packed right now.
That's really sad. That's a good way to start the show.
It's giving like Jay and bisexual Bob, right?
Yeah, really. Wait, who am I? Am I bisexual, Bob? You were gonna right before you got here. You said that you got cock blocked by the fires. So I want to hear that before we
guys.
start pulling these questions.
Listen, I haven't had sex. I love that you brought me down here to give relationship advice. Like I'm not divorced.
Oh yeah, we're both divorced.
I was like, we are very qualified for this job. But I was finally getting ready to like have my first post-divorce hookup.
Ooh. How long have you been divorced, by the way?
I finalized it on September 11th.
Never forget.
You'll never forget, guys. When that letter came through from my lawyer, I was like, oh, that fucking tracks. Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. America. But yeah, so this was like my first fuck yeah, I'm finally gonna get it in. Do you guys have the Watch Judy app? Ladies, He was literally just starting to get to business, and all of a sudden I get bloop bloop, and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
How far in was he? Like, where was he? Point on the doll where he was at.
I was like, he's like, "How far in?" "A couple of inches, Kane. I don't fucking know."
Was he in your pants or was he like on the outside doing boob stuff?
No, we were in it.
You guys were fucking?
Yes.
And you didn't get to nut?
No.
What happened?
Here's the thing. I was like, obviously I have to look and see where this fire is, because you just never know, right?
Oh man, I love it. I love it.
And then I start to hear the fire engines out my window, and I was like, exactly. I was like, buddy, I think my neighborhood's on fire. And he's like, yeah, it is.
I like the idea that you know the fire's getting closer. You're like Channing Tatum, Channing Tatum. And then he's on top of you going, Channing Tatum, Channing Tatum.
The thing was, he was not concerned in the least. And I was like, we are going to light on fire, dude. Those are close.
Yeah.
And it taught me, though, that I'm not one of those people that can, like, get off in, like, dangerous situations. Like, does anybody here love to have, like, public sex?
Yeah. Public sex?
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah.
We probably fucked in the bathroom before we got started, huh?
No, you probably jerked off in the bathroom before we got started, but... Yeah. Yeah, when you're at the urinal? All right, you are on a watch list.
All the men in here were like, absolutely not, brother.
Don't jerk off in a urinal. I think that's public restroom rule number 1.
So yeah, what's crazy though is like one of my podcasts, I have a podcast, my podcast co-host is like my brother, and he has helped me pack up my stuff and like evacuate.
Mm-hmm.
And that night he saw that the fire was near my house, and he's like, hey man, do you need me to come over and help you load up the car? I was like, I don't think you can take these loads, brother.
Ooh. Somebody already dropped a few off. Okay, let's... I get there. Hey, yeah, we help each other out. That's what's fun about this show. All right, here's our first question of this show. What are the benefits of having sex with an older guy? Are there some? And then somebody wrote that they don't want to. I'm sure they got, that doesn't make sense. But benefits
that they don't want to have sex.
Oh.
That is sometimes accurate, yeah.
Yeah, so are there older men here, men that are over 40 that don't want to have sex? I don't know why I thought someone would clap for that. Why did I ask that question?
He's like, identify yourselves.
Yeah. Benefits of having sex with an older guy. We've seen a lot. I don't know why I'm lumping myself in.
Yeah, Kate, what's your thoughts on this? Having sex with older men?
Having sex with an older man means he's real tender and he gives you money afterwards, so that's real cool.
Those are my girls, for sure.
I'm 38. Does that qualify me as an older man?
Now, do you have a prescription?
No. Yeah. Well, no.
That's the dividing line.
No, I don't have.
Do we need a pill to get there?
I don't need a pill to get there, but I got a pill to get there. Viagra sex? Huh? Don't fucking leave me hanging. Viagra sex is. You probably have Viagra urinal sex. He's just like, it won't go down.
He's been in the bathroom for 4 hours.
He just keeps jerking off and glazing this urinal. Oh, that was too far? Not him jerking off on it. It was the amount of time. Benefits of, what's the oldest guy you've ever slept with?
Like, it's not that old. Wait, 56.
56?
Yeah.
You started with it's not that old. 56
and then I was
is old.
like, oh yeah, never mind. 56, yeah.
That guy, he's a boomer or a Gen Xer or something. He saw Nirvana at a bar. He saw Nirvana here before they were fucking.
Yeah, it was a little odd because then his kids dropped by later.
Oh my God.
No, that's not the problem. The problem was like they're in college.
Oh my God.
And I was like, I think I am closer to age with them.
Yeah.
Would you slay?
Was it good?
What are you supposed to say, huh?
Was it good with that guy?
It's fine.
Yeah?
It's fine. Yeah.
Man. How old are you, fella? 24? Oh yeah, so you're not good.
He's like,
wow.
Can't relate, dude.
What a hard group this crowd is. All right, let's pull another one. All right. Where is your most ticklish spot on your body? And then someone wrote their clit.
That's fair.
Yeah. Is the clit... Since I don't have a clit... which is a sentence I never thought I'd have to say.
You could probably borrow one.
I could probably borrow a clit. Do clits get ticklish, or is it just
That's kind of the whole operating mechanism, yes.
But if you were ticklish here and I poked you, you wouldn't come. Or
No.
would you? No?
The show would get really fucking weird if I did, Kate.
It would. You'd be like a weird, wet Tickle Me Emo. Emo? That joke would have been way funnier if I got the name right. All right, we're gonna do another one. All right. Jen, Halloween costume that is unacceptable to wear while hooking up, and someone wrote Donald Trump. Who, by round of applause, wants to fuck Donald Trump? The urinal guy? Sure,
urinal
yeah,
guy.
all right. Okay, I'll just stand here, and then you just jerk off on my face.
It's like, did this make my hand look bigger? He just likes that his tiny hands make his dick look bigger.
Donald
For
Trump.
Sure.
Yeah, I think that's a bad costume.
Yep, repeat the punchlines. It makes them funnier.
Oh no. What do you think, other than Donald Trump?
I don't know. I know this is like a nerdy thing, but I do cosplay, and you'd be shocked at the number of dudes that are like, what characters do you have?
Yeah?
Yeah. You're like, ladies, I'm serious. They're really into that shit. Just stock up at a Spirit Halloween. I promise. It'll make your fucking year.
What's a costume that it's like it's almost impossible to turn slutty?
Oh, I can do anything slutty.
Really? Could you do baby?
What?
Could you make a slutty baby? I don't want to hear jack shit from that guy. I don't want to hear any judgment coming from that side of the room. I say slutty baby, you can't be like, huh?
Face tattoo suddenly has a lot of opinions.
No.
I wouldn't do slutty baby. I don't think that's.
I think that's the one.
But some people are actually into that too.
Yeah, that's a terrible thing. All right, last question before we bring up our next comic. Would you rather marry a narcissist or a Disney adult?
Say narcissist?
Narcissist over Disney adult?
Why?
Yeah, what's the reason? You to the Disney part? Are you not a Disney person? What? Okay, so if you met a guy and he was like real suave. Why do you like Mickey Mouse that much?
I feel personally attacked by this question.
Yeah, are you a Disney adult?
No comments.
Ew!
Fuck you guys. If you don't like, my therapist calls it reparenting. Okay.
Yeah, all right, I can see that.
Listen, there is nothing hotter than a dude that is a key pass holder, because you know he has money. Okay.
Oh, that's a.
The girls over there know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Disney adult, that's a terrifying thing. I think Disney adult and narcissist kind of go hand in hand. I don't want to go to Disneyland that much, you know? But I do find Minnie attractive.
Disney adults?
No, Minnie, Mouse.
Oh, Minnie. I thought you said Minnie. Oh.
Why do I find Minnie attractive? Well, she's
got a thing for ears.
I do. I love big ears. And I love people that smell like cheese. I don't feel like I'm doing my Donald Trump now. I love cheese. You gotta smell like cheese. I'm really working on it. But she's always wearing like polka dot mini skirts. That's so sexy, you know? Little bow. Yeah? Are we vibing now? Are you a narcissist and I'm a Disney adult? Should we make a really bad kid? You guys are tough laughers. We're gonna get you there. Oh, Jesus Christ. Are you guys ready to get this show started? This is a real fun show. It's all chaos. I hope you guys are excited for it. Your first comic coming to the stage. You're gonna see us, both Jen and I, throughout the show. I hope you guys are ready. Ladies and gentlemen, I need that energy all the way up. Let's get it all the way up. Let me hear you guys. I hope you're ready for a great show. Your first comic coming to the stage is a good friend of mine. Ladies and gentlemen, start clapping right now for San Diego's own Phil Alvarez!
All right, how we doing? How we doing, Moniker? Let me hear you. Let me hear you. Hell yeah. You guys have been a very fun crowd. My name is Phil. Make some loud noise for Jen, everybody. Bringing her back up.
time for Phil, guys.
We're ripping some questions here.
Yeah, let's pick his brain. He might have more advice than I do. Fucking God bless us all. All right, ready? What's your red flag?
Ooh. If a woman starts using pet names too early, that's a pretty big red flag
What
for me.
define early? What if she's just can't remember your name?
I'm not calling you my girlfriend yet, you know? That's
Yeah.
too early. I think it's too
Okay.
early to be getting called babe.
Oh, babe.
Yeah, babe is a big one for me. Maybe she did forget my name. Now you're giving me a whole nother... I'll be talking
Always
about it.
keep them guessing, ladies.
That's
Listen,
an-
my divorce has me toxic as fuck.
Yeah, I'm
all
like,
right?
wait a minute. Maybe she did forget my name, you know? I'm just gonna start calling her Hey You from now on and see if she says
Hey,
anything.
bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your beige flag?
Beige flag? If they cook well, but like only one dish, you know? Like I'm stoked on that dish, but I'd like another. I would like a second option, right?
Pause. Are you a good cook?
I'm an amazing cook. Yeah, I'm a great cook. Don't look at me like that. What? Come on. Are you kidding? Go to one kitchen and find a kitchen without a Mexican guy. Okay? You're telling me I can't cook? You're telling me I can't cook?
Yes, but they're not usually like, his name is Phil.
Hey, I go by Felipe sometimes, okay? It's all right. It's okay.
He's like, no, there's more street cred. Okay, what's your green flag?
Ooh, green flag is if they are willing to try something that is challenging, that they haven't done before.
This
and they're
just
willing
sounds
to
like
go
you're
for
trying
it.
to talk somebody into butt stuff, dude. He's like, it's challenging.
I've done butt stuff before. It's not a challenge for me. It's okay. One knuckle, no freestyle. You know, that's how we do it. That's how we do it.
Don't let him cook for you afterwards. That's all I'm saying, okay?
I wash my hands first, okay? I wash my hands.
All right, that's not a good one. Someone said, would you rather get hit by a car or kiss me?
No, I saw this one earlier. I want to go over this really quick. This person needs a hug, whoever they are.
But what if it's that guy?
I would believe it. I believe that. Yeah, that makes sense. This is the most like nice guy, emotional like manipulation thing in the world. Yep. See that guy's like, would you rather date me or get cancer? You know, it's like. It's. Okay. What's the next
ready?
one?
If you could hit on any historical figure, who would it be, and what would you say?
Ooh, historical figure. Let's see. What was the girl that Amelia Earhart, the girl that flew the planes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would be your line?
My line would be like, I think this is a bad idea. Maybe you should stick around and go on a date with me, you know? Maybe just hang out for another month.
He's like, I don't know about this female pilot thing.
Yeah. I'm not trying to be a misogynist here or anything, but told you so, you know? So,
All right, Phil, we're gonna really get to know each other right now. Someone wrote, does sucking the clit, is it really effective or is it too much?
my tism is kicking in right now, and I'm like, you know? Okay, guys.
He's like, I'm amazing at pattern recognition, ladies. Line up.
Yeah, okay,
I
guys.
get locked into a task, I am fucking there. I have autism, I can say all of this.
So here's the thing, you start with the alphabet, okay? You start at A, go through Z, and if they hit on the vowels, then, no, not on the vowels? No vowels? It never works on the vowels? What letter hits for you, dude, the most? W, okay, all right. Okay, all right.
Do your ends have squiggles on them?
Do my ends? Ooh, I write in cursive sometimes. Yeah, I do cursive every once in a while. We do the Spanish alphabet here and there, you know, a little ñ at the top. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we get that. Yeah.
That's what I was going for. I'm just too white to know what that is. Oh, okay. You're on a first date and the car breaks down. What do you do?
I shy away from the stereotype and I call AAA. That's what I do, okay?
Fired.
What? That's what I paid for. I paid for that.
They changed my tire. Fired.
Depends what kind of car you have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Honda CRV.
Oh, we're calling AAA all day. Yeah, that's a AAA thing, okay? Yeah.
Just curious, how many men in the room can actually change a tire?
How many want to change a tire? Okay, yeah, there we go. All right, there we go. Okay.
I actually had a guy like abandon me on the side of the road. Yeah, when my car broke down. This actually happened.
He was in the car with you and left?
Yeah, he had his buddy come pick him up and left me on the side of the road. No. That was just as bad though. That guy drove a Honda Element, so that was just as sad. Did you say you're insulted by that? That tracks.
I used to have a Honda Element, and it wasn't me. Just so you guys know, yeah.
Are you on any of the apps, Phil?
I am on 2 apps actually.
Which ones?
Hinge and Field.
What is Field?
Field is where you go to basically throw the dice out that like you're gonna have a threesome once a week. You know, that's that kind of app. It's like
a bachelorette, like 2-on-1 date.
Field is like if Hinge went to a party and that party was the orgy tent at Burning Man. That's Field right there. Like. You and your girlfriend could maybe find another boyfriend.
I can't do this.
You could do all kinds of stuff on Field, yeah.
Okay, so what makes you swipe right on a dating app?
I usually go through my likes first. So if there's a mutual like, I'll swipe right there. But I think if they're talking about having sex with me, yeah, I'll usually swipe right on that one. Yeah, that's a good one.
That's so aggressive.
It's a hookup app. It's a hookup app. That's what it's for.
Ladies, we're out here looking for romance, and this is what we got.
Hey, not the girls on Field, okay? You don't know. You don't know what's out there. They're not there for that.
They might leave without you.
They wouldn't leave me on the side of the road, though, okay? I'll tell you that much. But they might forget my name. They might forget my name, so there's that.
All right, this is not a dating question per se, but it's interesting. It says, do you believe in the paranormal?
No, I don't. I don't think so.
No?
No. I've never encountered a ghost, so I don't believe in something I haven't seen or experienced,
So one of my friends actually works as a casting person, and he casts shows like alien encounter shows. It's a fun fact that most people who have an alien story also have a ghost story and also have a Bigfoot story. There's a lot of crossover. But this one time he was doing a casting thing, and everyone said that they were having sex with ghosts. Yeah.
See, that never happens to me.
No?
That never happens to me, no.
Because he's like, after the third person was yeah, I fucked a ghost. And then he was like, why doesn't a ghost want to fuck me? And I was like, that's a valid question.
I get the feeling it would never be the ghost you want to be fucking you.
Never,
That's
not.
that's. You...
Okay, Phil, last question.
Okay.
Where do normal single people hang out?
Here? Yeah, Moniker General. Somebody said here. I'm going to say that's not a normal person right there. No, I think normal single people are probably going and hanging out with friends afterwards. Normal people have friends, don't they? I don't know. I have 3 that are all married with kids, so we don't really hang out like that anymore. But I think normal people do Vavi and stuff like that, right? They do after work sports and things. Libraries? I don't fucking know, dude.
Where are all the normal people out in here? All one of you. That makes sense. The rest are just nonverbal. That makes a lot of sense.
Where do you girls hang out after work? Bars. Okay, bars. Normal people go to bars. All right.
Slim pickings here for us.
Where do you go to hang out?
My house by myself.
All right, well, there you go. That's comics for you.
It's the only place that I'm not overstimulated. They're like, go to the gym, go to the grocery store. I'm like, overhead lighting, no. Anyways, one more time for Phil Alvarez, guys.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone.
No, are you guys ready for your next comic? Wake the fuck up. Please make it loud for my dear friend, Ellery Smith.
How is everybody? Single, taken, sexy, what's the vibe? What's the vibe? Oh, she goes single. That's all right. What day is it? It's Friday? Did we work today? Yeah? Fuck that bitch. I hate her. I hate her ass so much. I'm getting this out of the way. Yeah, I just got my first desk job ever, my first W-2. Yeah, that is not how I feel about it. It has been very hard for me. For the last 10 years, I've been doing service industry stuff to support my comedy career, right? Like dog walker, barista, nanny, jobs where you can sort of show up and text. This has not been like that. This has been very stressful, okay? I genuinely thought at a 9 to 5, they weren't allowed to contact you after 5. I thought that was American labor law, right? The first week I worked there, somebody asked me for something at 6 p.m., so I emailed HR. I was like, this is not appropriate behavior for the office, you know? Because at 6 o'clock, I'm at my house alone. You contact me, that is sexual harassment. Go get your lawyer, because me too, right? It's crazy. I'm realizing that to work a desk job, to be at an office job, you actually have to be very detail-oriented. You really need to pay attention to the small stuff, and that's ableist because I'm stupid. Like, I was addicted to Whippets in high school, and I need a little ADA compliance around that. I need a few more minutes to answer my emails. It's so whack, dude. I hate it so much. I've also never had a boss before. This is my first, I've been an independent contractor my whole life, so this is my first boss, you know what I mean? He is a cartoon character. It's absolutely insane. He's a whack job. He ordered lunch for the office last week. I watched him tip $10 on a $300 bill. Yeah, now my food has spit in it because of the way that you are. That's crazy. He told us recently that we couldn't have health insurance at work because of the war. No, and exactly, which war? And I'm so stupid, I thought maybe that was true. But yeah, maybe they need it out there. I don't know. It's absolutely bananas. It's crazy. I'm trying to, CBT therapy my way around his behavior so it doesn't affect me so much. So every time he does something an asshole would do, I go, okay, diva. I go, absolutely slay. And he told me I am not allowed to talk like that at the office anymore, which I think is sexist and it's homophobic. And I will be bringing it up to HR. HR hates me. They do not think the things I do are funny. And they're wrong, girl. I'm in trouble at work. Here's another thing. I'm realizing that I'm bad in an office is because I am addicted to clicking links. Feels so good. Each one goes to a new place. Did you know that? Amazing. It's the journey, not the destination, right? I'm in trouble at work because I failed our last 5 phishing attempts. And the last one was for a free MacBook Pro. I know, I really wanted one, you know? You can't win if you don't play. I'm an optimistic, open-hearted person, and I like that about myself, and I will not be changing for a job. Thank you, ma'am. I'm gonna have you call in my office and say that to them. I'm also, I'm realizing that a phrase I keep hearing around the office is self-starter. You need to be a self-starter. Yeah, I think my boss made that up. I said, okay, creative writing. But I'm trying to find work. I'm trying to be proactive, right? Find work that needs to be done and do it without being asked. So the project that I've been working on for the last few months is I am trying to convince my boss that he's going bald. How I'm doing this? Yeah, the women always think it's funnier than the men do. The men go, that's not funny. And I go, you have 5 more years, brother, lock in. How I do this is that every time we talk one-on-one, I only stare at his forehead. And I have used his work email to sign him up for Rogaine coupons. Okay, we established really early on that he's not a good guy, right? I told these jokes in this order for a reason. So I can tell that it's working because right before we left for the holiday break, I walked by his office and I saw him take a picture of the back of his head with his cell phone. I think I won that one. I don't know. It's also having a desk job, having a 9 to 5 is making me furious. Have you guys experienced that? Yeah, I have so much deep-seated resentment and anger that I feel like I've never had before. I think of myself as a very zen person, you know? I'm vegan, I don't drink. I have volunteered every Tuesday for the last 6 years. I want to bring a gun into my office. It's crazy. I want to be a security threat. You guys are going to see me on the news and be like, I think we saw her at a strip mall. She said some really not funny stuff. She was mean to bald guys. I don't know. I've had a lot of weirdo jobs. No, I love them. I've had a lot of random jobs because I dropped out of college. The work I qualify for is pretty stupid. I dropped out of college because I was addicted to whippets, and so I know it's not funny to me yet, but one day it will be hilarious to me. So I don't know. Before I worked this desk job, I was a nanny to celebrity children in Los Angeles. That was pretty strange. You see a lot of weird stuff doing that job. Like, I have been to children's birthday parties that would make Bernie Sanders kill himself. So insane. I went to a 5th grade graduation last summer that cost $85,000. Yeah, it's hard to be a socialist under those conditions, right? You get on board or you blow your brains out. And I hate to report, I got on board. I thought it was cool. I said, this seems nice. I don't want to pay my taxes either. They let me use the bouncy house one time. So sick. And then they said, get back to monitoring the bathroom line. Working for rich people is strange because rich people are good economic bellwethers, right? They're good indicators for where the economy is headed. So by watching them, you can sort of tell what's up next, right? So for instance, I still house sit for this billionaire family, billionaire with a B, right? They just switched to Hulu with ads. If that's what they're going through, imagine what's coming for us. You should go home and strip your house of copper wiring tonight, right now. And if you don't own a house, it's too late. Sorry, it's over for you. You're gonna have to kill your landlord. Okay, the people that aren't laughing, those are the landlords, all right? Get them, house lights up. No, just kidding. The family I worked for, they had 3 middle school girls, which is terrifying, right? Scariest demographic in the world. Middle school, girl, millionaire. Ruthless. Shaking in my boots every day. One of the girls recently found out that I'm a stand-up comedian. She looked me up online, right? Yeah. That's exactly how it went down. I said, hey, what'd you think? And she said she thought it was really sad. And I had to be like, maybe you just didn't get it, I'm doing sort of an elevated thing up there. I get a little political. And she goes, whatever it is, it's not landing. She tells me, time to pivot. And so I got a desk job, and here we are. Yeah, it all comes full circle. All of the kids I nanny are addicted to YouTube. It's really scary. TikTok went down for 14 hours. I thought they were going to storm the Capitol. They started scratching out their own eyeballs. It was really... So I signed us all up for library cards. I'm trying to break the cycle, get them out in the real world. So now we go to the library and we watch movies there. We'll work our way up to books, right? The library has a streaming service that's called Canopy.com. Free movies. The more you know. Sick as fuck. Sign up for it. But we're watching all these old movies. We're watching I'm trying to work through all the old movies I've never seen before, right? So I just watched The Matrix for the first time. Yeah, I did not get it. It went so far over my head. It was like watching a movie in Korean. It really... And the reason I think I didn't get it is that if somebody approached me with the truth about reality, I would be like, that sounds like none of my business. Like if a government agent said, we have a task for you, I would be like, that is going to make me late for Pilates, I kind of have a lot going on. Okay, I'm Ellery Smith. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, keep it going for Ellery Smith, everybody. Ellery, your bald joke reminded me of...
I want to say this. I've never seen you without your hat on.
This is the first time?
This is the first time.
What do you think?
I think you're kind of rocking it.
Oh, thank you very much.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
As soon as guys commit to being bald, hot again.
Yeah, right?
It's when men are afraid to be bald, that's the problem.
Guys who don't... I was at a movie theater one time. I was like really excited to see... I think it was like one of the Avengers movies, and I was like all jacked up. And then I see this guy in the row in front of me, and he's got the Homer Simpson. He's just swooped it over. And I was so mad. I missed like 3 minutes of the first part of the movie because I was like, shave it! I'm gonna kill him. It drives me fucking, just let it go. Just let it go, it's disgusting. You're fine.
Oh my God, not the brim! Not the brim!
I don't want to see it. Put your hat back on.
He's on Propecia.
He's on Ozempic, Propecia. He's got HIV meds. All right. So the last girl I dated, your whole joke about looking at his head reminded me of this. Is a true story. We were walking around Gaslamp, and she kept like looking up at my bald head, and then she'd just start like really hard scanning people on the street, and then every few blocks she'd like kind of like look back up and then like look back out and just scan all the people, and finally I was like, what are you doing? And she goes, you caught me? I was trying to find out for myself, but I guess I'll just ask, when you see other bald guys in public, do you wave at them like when...
Do you give them the nod?
Huh?
Is there a bald nod?
No! The last
You know
thing
what
I
I mean,
want to
like,
do is draw attention.
Right?
Especially to another white bald guy, that's a rally.
That's skinhead behavior.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you can't do
terrible.
that. You can't do that. It is skinhead behavior. I'm sorry. You can't dap up two bald white guys. That's a rally.
It's terrible. And then we were sitting at lunch. We were sitting outside, and a raindrop hits her head, and she goes, "Oh my God, oh, it's raining." And then she goes, "Did you know that before me?"
Wouldn't you feel it first?
Huh?
Wouldn't you feel it first?
That's racist, I think.
Yeah, that's racist. That's right.
Okay, Ellery. What's the best way to get dumped/dump someone?
That's a good question. I think like maybe like one of those edible arrangements.
Dude, that's
Right?
amazing.
That's something, yeah. Because you're sad, but you know. Exactly, chocolate covered strawberries.
Now, wait a minute. So if you do an edible arrangement and you do chocolate, hold on, I'm asking Ellery. If you do an edible arrangement, do you feed them the strawberries?
No.
Like
You're not
safely?
even there. You get it sent to them. It's in the note.
And then you put in the note, this is over?
Yeah.
That is really, I mean, at least they have chocolate strawberries that they could choke
I think
on.
it's thoughtful. Yeah. I once told a guy that I didn't want to see anymore that I was moving to New York. And here we are, folks. So
And she lives in LA, which is an important part of that story.
I love that you're doing that. Very funny.
What's the best way you've ever been dumped?
What's the best way I've ever been dumped? I do feel like obviously face to face is kindest, but sometimes I'm like, girl, send me a text. You know what I mean? Oh, actually, wait. I was dating this girl who broke up with me on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And she told me that it would make me a better writer.
Jesus Christ!
And it didn't.
Oh my God. I was dating a girl kind of casually, and then somehow we got talking about Mexican food, and she's like, do you want to come over and have Mexican food? I make really good salsa, and I made a joke about, well, I can't wait to taste your salsa, but that's not the only thing I'll be tasting that night. And she was like,
Fireable
ow.
offense.
Yeah, she liked it. So then she like went on a girls trip, came back, and I was like, hey, do you want to have that Mexican night and I can taste your salsa? And she writes back, nah. I was like, what happened on that girls trip? Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
It was pretty bad.
Women, bad influences.
Okay, if you could have any animal as a pet trained, what would it be?
Raccoon.
Raccoon is a good one.
I feel like raccoons are so fucking cute.
Yeah, you could put a bow tie
They
on
have
them.
like little hands. I wouldn't do that.
No?
No.
Why not?
Trucker hat.
Oh, trucker hat?
Yeah.
Oh, that's even better. I like that. Mine would be dolphin.
Dolphin.
Yeah.
That would be hard. That would be hard. That would be very. Yeah, I would make my raccoon very buff. I have a cat that's really ripped and he looks like a pit bull, and I'll tell you guys about it another time. Oh my, he's genuinely like 6 feet tall. Well, he's like 3 feet tall. He's like this big and he's like 25 pounds. It doesn't matter.
Your cat?
My cat, yeah. He's great. I'll show you guys a picture after.
Are you sure you don't have a bobcat? Why is your cat so
Okay,
big?
here's the thing is we do think it's crossed with a breed that's not a house cat. That's why it's so big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a tiger? Why shouldn't be that big?
We're thinking like maybe Bobcat or
Bobcat is
something
like,
that.
so, yeah. Is it? Okay, I can't. We got to get into it. Also, I want to meet your cat because I love cats. All right. Where is the most unusual?
Inappropriate.
That sounded like a pickup
Inappropriate.
line. Did not. I didn't mean that.
Is there an HR in the building? Do we have an HR representative?
The moment it came out of my mouth, I was like, why don't we just not talk to Ellery after the show? All right. Where is the most unusual place you've ever sent a nude? Oh my.
Ooh, unusual. I feel like,
Unusual.
unfortunately for nudes, it has to be sort of usual. You're like in a bathroom. It might be a stranger's bathroom or like a bar bathroom, but you're in a private place.
Yeah. Have you ever had someone take a picture of your nudes and to send them somebody?
To send to somebody else?
Yeah.
No. No. I'm not art directing.
Oh.
I look pretty good naked. I don't need somebody else. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. My first dick pic I ever sent was, I didn't know what I was doing at all. Did you say I was gay? No, what did you
Okay, you're projecting.
It's true. Just say
Pick a struggle.
I should clean up. No, the first dick pic I ever sent, and I didn't want to send it. I was nervous about it because it's just like not my thing. But I didn't know what to do, and so I put my phone on the counter in the bathroom, and then I set the timer for 10 seconds, and then I was like, all right, and it kept going. It was awful. It took forever because I was like, all right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and then it started going down around 3, and I'm like, no, click, fuck. It took a long time.
The 10-second timer is sneaky long.
Yeah, so that's why I feel like if you get a good dick pic, like I've had female friends
He's
who are
saying
like,
be grateful. If you get a good, be grateful. That's what he's saying to you.
no, kinda, because it does take a while.
Okay, but for women, dick pics are a diamond. It's so hard to stand out.
Yeah, it is, I'm
it's
sure.
It's so hard to stand out.
I'm gonna put a trucker hat on.
I was about to say, you gotta put a little hat on
Yeah.
get a green screen.
All right,
Yeah.
give us a weird fact you've stored in your brain.
Okay. Did you know that Mussolini planted the most trees out of any Italian president?
That's great.
Environmentalist?
Wow. I don't know what to do with that.
Yeah, literally. It's because he wanted it to feel like a war state. He wanted it to be very cold and dark, and so he planted a lot of trees.
Wow, Mussolini.
Yeah.
Wow, an interesting fact.
Wait, you give one.
Okay, an interesting fact. Did you know that ducks have corkscrew
penises?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Now I found this.
A lot of people know that one.
Now,
You're gonna
hold
have to
on.
dig pretty deep.
Now hold on.
I hosted trivia for 6 years. Come on.
But I have a story that goes along with this fact.
Uh-oh.
So I do a bit about wanting to own a duck in my act, and then I got done with my bit, and this woman comes up to me and she goes, "I have a fun fact about ducks." And I was like, "Oh, cool." She's like, "Maybe you could put it in your act. I love this fun fact." And then she goes, "Did you know that they have corkscrew dicks?" And I was like, at the time I didn't know. I was like, "No." And she goes, "Did you also know this? That sometimes they'll find a female duck and then they'll just pounce on them and pin them down, and sometimes they'll drown them on accident while they're having sex with them." And then I go, "What was fun about that fact?" What's the worst thing I've ever heard in my fucking life? All right, last one, and then we're gonna get Ellery out of here. How do I become more natural and less performative in bed?
Do it more. You got to be putting numbers up.
Yeah, you gotta buck.
Collecting bodies, unfortunately, it's the only way. Practice makes perfect. And I also think that about dating. If you want to meet the right person, you have to be putting numbers on the board. You got to meet a lot of fucking people, okay?
Yeah, I think that's perfect. Try and spread your seed as much as possible.
Well, I wouldn't put it like that.
Plant trees wherever you can. Disney adult, am I right?
Yes.
You and me, we'll talk later. All right. Everybody, Ellery Smith, ladies and gentlemen. Keep it going for Ellery Smith. Great job. You guys ready for your next comedian? All right, we got 2 more comics coming to the stage. This next comic, all the way from LA, a good friend of mine. Start clapping right now. Let's give it up right now. Let's get that energy up for Anastasia Jock.
What's going on, San Diego? How's it going? You guys, I'm not great at math, but I feel like there's a lot more girls here than guys. Am I right? And all the girls are in that corner over there. Looks like the fucking Eras tour. I love it. It's amazing. How many of the guys that are here are single? Just this guy? That's okay, that's okay. I was thinking about it earlier and I was like, guys who come to this week, like picking up chicks, they're keepers. You wanna know why? All right, well, you never know what could happen, man. You gotta dream bigger, you gotta think bigger. Picking up chicks before Valentine's Day, that's like dudes Vietnam. That's why none of them are fucking here right now. You suck, dude, what the fuck? No, I told all my single guy friends if they want to come out, they should come out to this. And he was like, that sounds a dating event? That sounds fucking gay. It's literally like anything that they have to put in their calendar, they think is fucking gay. That's what I think. They told me I could come to this earlier, go to the mixer if I wanted, and mingle. I can't think of a worse word. Mingle? That might be one of my least favorite words. What the hell do you even ask each other? You're like, what's your sign? Are y'all into butt stuff? Like what? Is anyone here into astrology? He thought I was gonna say butt stuff. He was like, ooh. This guy starts shouting again. He's like, wait. Is anyone here into astrology? Star sluts? Okay, the girls in the corner. Yes, exactly, right. Did the dudes tune out immediately? Y'all heard me say astro, and you're like, did she say world? No? Fuck! Gotta listen to this witch shit again. Men hate astrology, right? They always come up to me after shows, so like, I can't believe you buy into that crap. I'm like, I can't believe you buy NFTs, dude. Like, sorry that your Bitcoin is in retrograde, okay? No, there definitely is a double standard with astrology. I feel like we use it against men, right? Because if I ask, for example, you kind of look like Lisa Rinna. If I ask Lisa Rinna over here what her star sign is, Lisa, what's your sign? Gemini? I'm gonna be like, oh my God, I love Geminis. Like, you guys are so cute. You're so charming. You're so fun. If I ask this guy, I don't even care what your name is, he says he's a Gemini, I'm gonna be like, oh, so you think you're really cute, don't you? Yeah, you think you're like so charming. You're gonna gaslight Lisa, aren't you? You can't win. You can't win, because the girlies have been screwed over by at least one dude born in every month, right? It's like a fuckboy advent calendar. You just keep opening up the doors expecting something different. You're like, damn it, with their picture of his peen. What the fuck is up with this? This feels like a peen, what the fuck? It's insane. You know what, I do prefer the guys that aren't into astrology over the guys that are, though, because if a straight man is into astrology, he is a whore. Objectively speaking, scientifically, he is a whore. Like, he does. If he doesn't have to text his mom to find out what time he was born, he knows that shit off the dome. That means you need to be careful, you know? Like, he's a Gemini sun, Scorpio moon, chlamydia rising, okay? He's been around. Gotta stay safe. I'm kind of jaded, though. I just got out of a situationship. Has anyone here ever been in a situationship? Raise your hand if you've ever been personally victimized by forehead kisses, okay? No, is anyone here, is anyone here with their situationship? Say it, no? What, yeah, they're like, I didn't take you on a date, we're not dating, that's not, would never do that. My situationship, we were going for like 6 months. We just had the what are we talk, which if you have to have that talk, you know what you are, you're not. We had to have the talk because the last time we were doing dirty talk, we were getting into it, and he was like, what do you want me to call you, baby? And I was like, your girlfriend? That would be like really hot. Like maybe we could role play and you could take me home to meet your parents. I don't know. I'm into really hardcore shit. No, I don't know. I don't know why I thought I could do casual with this man. I'm such a lover girl, Era's ladies. I'm such a lover girl. I was trying to be this man's mother. Have you ever been that down bad? You were trying to be their mom? I swear, I gave this man a full-on microwave. That's not a sex position. I got him a kitchen appliance. Straight up. I just thought, like, you know, maybe when he makes popcorn, I could, like, Pavlov dog him into texting me back. I don't know. It wasn't that crazy, though. See, my neighbor, she was getting rid of her microwave, and he didn't have one because he's poor. So I was like, this is perfect. I'll just give him her microwave. It's literally my love language, actually. Acts of simping is my love language. I was like, that's going to be great. But then I accidentally brought the microwave on the day that we had the talk. So I'm just standing there with this giant device behind me, like, the second he went to the bathroom, I immediately texted the girlies. I was like, when do I bring up the microwave? You know, like, do I do it before the talk or after the talk? Because if you do it before, like, it could sway him, you know? Like, I want to be with me for me. Like, pick me, choose me, love me, not the fucking microwave, right? Then what if we, like, you know, build a whole life together and we get married and we have kids and he leaves me for, like, a fucking air fryer, you know? Or, like, a Ninja Creamy? Like, that shit would be so fucking embarrassing, you guys. I can't be having that. You know, my friends, they were like, I'm gonna hold your hand while I say this, Anastasia. He's in it for the sex. Yeah, not the cuisine art. They were right. He was not ready for a relationship, which is crazy because we were in a relationship. I don't know boy math though. I tried to be chill about it. I was like, it's cool. I wanted to go fuck other guys anyway. It's chill. I even gave him the microwave still. Literally, like, I was like, thank you for dumping me. Here's a graduation present. I give him a pro tip on the microwave too. I'm that good of a person. I was like, you know, they say it actually heats your food up faster if you leave a fork inside, turn it on, and then stand directly in front of it. Yeah, that shit's fire. No, I'm just like upset that I have to get back out there now. It's fucking exhausting. You're at this event, you get it. Like, I've done my research. I've gathered the dick data. I don't like what I see. It's scary. It's uncircumcised. It's scary out there. I don't know, every guy, ew. This guy's like, I'm not uncircumcised. Ew, it's disgusting. I don't have a turtleneck on my dick. Okay. He's not gonna admit that in front of his sister. No, what the hell? That'd be so embarrassing. No, what the hell was I talking about? Oh, I just got back out there, and it's like, what are you talking about over there? This man is yapping. He wants fucking friends. I love it. You're talking to your boy? You're not talking to any girls? You're talking about your size? What's your size? Oh, circumcised. Are you circumcised? Okay. All right. Here's the thing. Every guy I get with, they're probably just like you. They all do the same thing. It's so weird. They all do this. They don't make me come. They don't. Yeah, it's just not their thing. I don't know. Before I lose all the guys in the room, before I lose this guy, here's the thing. I get it. It's very difficult to make a woman come, okay? Why do you think I'm straight? I'm fucking lazy. I don't want to steal men's jobs, okay? But I also, like, don't want to do pillow talk after I didn't finish, you know? Like, some of these guys are trying to get full-on therapy sessions out of me, and I'm like, I'm actually not covered by your plan. Like, my pussy doesn't take Kaiser. Sorry. Sorry about that. What? Okay. No, I swear, you guys, it's so crazy the shit these men to me. I had one guy turn to me in bed. He goes, this is for real. He goes, I'm not doing so good. I was like, yeah, that wasn't your best performance. He goes, no, I meant mentally. I was like, oh, fuck, sorry. You going through family stuff? Like, what's going on? He was like, no, I accidentally recently committed vehicular manslaughter. What the fuck, San Diego? That shit is so heavy. I was like, what are you talking about, dude? Like, that's... Like, the scariest thing about it is that, like, I'm losing my fucking train of thought because of this guy, sorry. No, he committed vehicular manslaughter, and he, like, wouldn't stop talking about it. He was, like, literally crying in front of me. He was crying, and I was like, God, I'm glad one of us is fucking wet, for real. It's so bad. So bad. I didn't think it'd take my ADHD meds today, to be quite honest. Let's get Jen up here. How about that?
Oh my God. So we're gonna ask some questions. All right.
Great.
Okay. Which dating show would you thrive on? The Bachelor, Bachelorette, Love Is Blind, Love Island, Perfect Match.
Perfect Match. I don't know that one. I think probably Bachelor, Bachelorette. Honestly. Yeah, because I feel like I'd get along with the girlies. I could make some connections there. And then
I love that you're like, I'm going on to make friends.
No, because then you get to go to paradise. Like, it's honestly like a long game. No one is there for the dude. They're just trying to go on vacation.
She's like, I'm just here for the zip line.
No, literally. Be part of the franchise.
Oh, that's a good one. All right, I would thrive on the Love on the Spectrum. I wish there was a joke, but I've watched that show and I'm like, these guys have very valid points. Like, you watch it and this guy was like, you know, she seems nice, but she's just not into dinosaurs. And I was like, I fucking get it, dude. They're so honest. Like, I think more shows should operate like that, or at least The Bachelorette, but just with autistic people.
I was gonna say they're more transparent. I'd prefer that.
I
Also,
love
if
that.
people knew you were the Bachelorette of Love Is on the Spectrum, how many guys would sign up? Oh my God.
They're like, we like our women a little slow. It's fine. Okay. Fuck, marry, kill. Ooh. Getting a good parking spot, finding $20 on the ground, taking a nap, and waking up well rested.
Oh, those are all good. Damn. Okay.
I'll let you look at that.
Taking a nap, waking up well rested, $20 on the ground. Okay, I live in LA, so I'm gonna marry good parking spot, honestly.
Wow.
Strong start. I went here and I was like, where is there's like a parking garage over there. You didn't have to pay for it. I was like, I'm moving to San Diego. It's crazy. $20 on the ground. What do you think? Like,
$20 is not life-changing money.
yeah, that's a Chipotle bowl at this point. Like, that's not worth it. And taking a nap, I'm gonna fuck taking a nap. Taking a nap is that's what I do when I fuck. That sounds amazing. That sounds great.
Okay, next one. It's gonna be, what drink is the biggest red flag? Besides whatever he's drinking.
No, truly. I'm gonna go vodka Red Bull, because that's like also gonna be paired with cocaine. Like or any guy drinking sex on the beach, if he has a fruity drink in his hand too, I don't know. I feel like.
That just means he has feelings.
If he's drinking a fruity drink?
Yeah.
Just means he likes sugar. It just means he's a little boy. He likes Red Dye 40. That's what that means.
Does anybody still drink Red Bull vodkas?
What about like a Celsius
That
vodka?
fucking tracks.
Yeah. He's had 5 tonight. He tried to tell his sister his dick was uncircumcised.
Fuck, there is so much going on here. You guys should go to family therapy, for sure. I love this though. Why? How did they drag you out tonight? Are they trying to get you? Are you single? Nice. Are you single? Okay. You really didn't help any of us. Some of us are looking
She's
for
like,
a
and
daddy.
I have daddy issues,
Yeah,
so.
some of us are looking for a daddy
Perfect.
though. You know?
Yeah.
When you don't have one, this is what you turn out like. Okay, what's one of your non-sexual turn-ons?
Non-sexual turn-ons? At this point, literally text me back. I think, honestly. After my microwave man, I'm like, oh my God. He thought of me? I just think his phone wasn't dead.
She's like, I'm coming, just seeing the 3 dots.
Literally, anyone that's not that guy is a non-sexual turn-on for me.
She's like, they're still going. Oh my God. He's thinking about me. He's sending a GIF. Oh my God. Okay, would you rather be the sugar daddy or have a sugar mama? Got girls vice versa. So would you rather be a sugar mama or be a sugar baby?
Sugar mama, at least you have like some power in the situation. Like I get to keep them around. But
fair.
I think end of the day, sugar baby. Like I live in LA. I'm an actor. I'm in fucking debt.
What were you saying? What was your vote? Yeah. Either. Either.
She likes loves them both. No.
She's like, it's fine. I want to be poor. It's okay.
She goes like this.
Totally fine.
You look like a sugar mama with that hat. I love it. She's got
It's
the
giving
gold
Real
chain on top.
Housewives
She's
for
pimping
sure.
them out.
It's giving Real Housewives. Okay, lose your ability to taste food or lose your ability to smash.
Taste food or smash?
Yeah, you couldn't taste food ever again, but you also would not be able to smash. What'd you say?
Yeah, I feel like.
She's like, smash. I don't give a fuck. It's over, guys.
Yeah, I'm
It's
not
over
gonna.
for me.
I feel like food. You have your vibrator. Also, like you're gonna go through menopause. Like I won't even want to smash. I'm gonna want to eat fucking cake.
I hate to break this to you, young one. The older you get, the more you want to smash.
What?
And no one
that's
wants
true.
to. And no one wants to smash you, and that's the fucking problem.
I forgot
Except
about the
for this
nursing
guy,
homes.
absolutely not. Okay, how do you initiate sex?
How do you initiate sex? You just look at him. If it's a girl, it's that easy. Dudes have to do this like weird, like they're like slowly brushing your shoulder. Ow, and, like, they're being fucking subtle. Girls, you just look at them. They're like, bedroom now, good, yeah.
It's like, how'd you know she was into it? She blinked at me, bro.
Literally, blink twice.
Yeah, is that how easy it is for you? Yeah? Oh, she's like, yeah, bitch, I have my jewelry. I love that for you. How long you guys been married? 6 months? Woo!
Just as long as my situationship.
I love that you're like saying that with such accomplishment. 6 months, I still love him. I love that you think it just as rocky at 3 months. Buckle up, baby. Buckle up. How long you guys been together? For years? How long is years, sir? 3 years? Okay, it's not that bad. If she was like 10. Good for you. I'm happy for you. What's the secret to making it work 3 months? 6 months, whatever.
A really long Instagram caption, that's the secret.
What's the secret? Morning sex, yeah. How do you brush your teeth before or after? Do you raw dog it, or you're like, no, baby, get up. I can't with that. She goes, if it's really garlicky dinner the night before, no. She's like, it's doggy tonight, baby. She's like, good morning. Oh, all right, one more question for you, Anastasia. All right.
Okay.
It's 2 a.m. You got a buzz on. You're really hungry. You find a 24-hour diner. Jesus Christ, this is a short story.
Yeah.
That serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner all day long. What do you get? You could have just said, will you eat
What do you get at a diner?
Yeah, exactly. What would you get?
I guess I'd probably get breakfast. I feel like diners do the best breakfast food. I'm not getting like a fucking steak. I always see a steak on a menu at a diner, and I'm a little sussed out by that.
No steak.
Or like Mexican food at a diner, they don't know what they're doing.
No steak, no lobster. You ever seen yeah, right? Have you tried the diner lobster? You had diner steak once? How'd that work out for you? He's like, I felt it for days. He's like, I couldn't do it this way anymore. Anyways, give it up for Anastasia Jock, everybody. You guys ready for your last comic? No. Are you guys ready for your last comic of the evening? That's better. Please make it loud for Danny Dunn!
Hello. Are you guys having fun? Who's having more fun, this side or this side? Whoa. You guys, I just got here, but you guys seem like you hate them. Is that fair? Is there a bit of room beef over here? Okay, I'm starting to see it now. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait, I get it. Okay, cool. You guys are all sitting so much closer, too. So, what have been the highlights? What'd you say? Is this gonna be a problem over here? Yes. Even your side is turning against you. That's a bad sign. That's a bad sign. You're about to be on an island soon. Let's do this. I'll address the elephant in the room about me right away. I have red hair. Okay, left side back in my good graces. Do you guys like people with red hair? Clap your hands if you like people with red hair. Whoa, okay, cool. That's great. Okay, you guys didn't when I was in middle school, that's for sure. Do you guys remember when I was in middle school? Yeah? Hey man, if we're gonna keep going, you gotta stop doing that. Can you agree to not shout more? You got me? Do we think it's gonna work? You guys like a TV audience, you're like, no. Okay, you can't talk anymore, and then after the show you can talk as much as you want. Deal? Okay, what's your name? Andrew, I'm Danny. Good to meet you, man. Do you feel close to me? You feel like we're buddies, not enemies? Okay. That's great. Now I hate you too. Okay. Yes, but you are right. The Gingers Have No Souls episode of South Park came out when I was in 6th grade. Yeah, I didn't see it coming. I did not watch South Park because my parents aren't divorced. So I didn't see it coming at all. You guys got real weird about it real fast. That's for sure. The ginger hate has started to subside. You guys are really coming around on my people, which is very, very exciting. It's made dating a lot easier because I'm already a very specific type of person to date. Like, I'm really emotional in relationships. Does this surprise you guys? No? I was talking to them. Okay? You got, no, oh, whoa, oh. It's been 8 seconds, hold on. I'm already a very specific type of person today. I'm really emotional, like I said, which I think is cool. I think that's cool, right? I've been told it makes dating me like dating a Christian camp counselor. Right? Because I talk about my feelings a lot, and I smell like sunscreen most of the time. And I'm always trying to have sex with you. So I think that completes the metaphor for sure, right? I don't know. I'm trying to date more. I'm currently in a relationship, which is very exciting. But it's getting a little complicated because I just got a new doctor, and my doctor has been flirting with me. Okay, is anyone here a doctor? Okay, my doctor is flirting with me. I just got a new doctor. I've never flirted with a doctor. I've also never had a doctor that wasn't a pediatrician, so perhaps for the best to not have experience, right? So my doctor flirts with me our entire appointment, and I go home and I feel weird about it, so I go home to tell my girlfriend, and I was like, hey, I think my new doctor is flirting with me. And my girlfriend goes, oh my God, how old is he? To my girlfriend, who's a self-proclaimed feminist, it's more likely that her boyfriend has secretly been gay for the last 5 years than just another woman could possibly be a doctor. What the hell is that? She didn't know it was possible, apparently. But I don't know what to do because my girlfriend wants me to break up with my doctor because she's jealous. But I can't do that. It's so hard to find a doctor, right? Would you guys rather look for a soulmate or a primary care physician accepting new patients? Which one's harder, right? My girlfriend's like, but we're in love. And I'm like, yeah, but she's in network. Like, I don't know. It seems like maybe I could take her out to all these fancy dinners. It would only cost $15 because that's my copay, right? There's so many pros, so it's really been hard. I don't know what to do. And I was playing it out in my mind. I was like, I don't know how I'd even ask her out, right? And what if we did get together? People would ask how we met. She can't tell anyone because of HIPAA, so I'd have to do it, right? I'd have to explain the whole thing, but the only way I have to get in contact with this doctor is through the patient portal, and I can't ask her out like that, right? People will be like, oh, you guys met online? What app? And I'd be like, oh, Anthem? Is that good? Right, but obviously I'm not going to do anything. I'm in a relationship, it's good, but I don't know what to do. So I explained the whole situation to my therapist because I was like, maybe she'll know what to do. She's a doctor and a woman, perfect person to ask. And I explained the whole situation. She goes, okay, I've heard enough. Stop right there. She is definitely flirting with you. But I'm going to warn you right now, she sounds very unprofessional. And I was like, I'm going to warn you, you sound very jealous. I don't know what kind of love triangle I'm in, but I don't like it. Okay, let's see. Guess we're just trying new jokes. I don't know. We're just trying a few new jokes. Okay, let's see if you guys like this, you freaks. Did anyone get a sex talk growing up? Don't answer. Did anyone get a sex talk growing up? That was weird. A sex talk? Like your parents explained sex to you? Yes, you got a weird one? It wasn't weird. It was, you liked it? What are you doing? She's like, no, it was great, actually. I enjoyed it. Did anyone get like a weird sex talk from their parents? You got one? Do you remember? Was it funny? He was straight up, so not that weird. You fuck? Okay, that's weird. If my dad approached me one day in middle school and was like, hey, we fuck in this house, I'd be like, you got Andrew excited? Look what you did. You woke up Andrew. No, he doesn't want to talk to you. I'm from the Midwest, so we don't get sex talks there. You just end up finding out about sex, and I think I found out in the weirdest way possible. I found out about the concept of sex because my grandpa accidentally showed me a naked picture of my grandma. Oh, relatable? You guys like this more than female doctors? What's going on? It was a complete accident. We didn't have like an arrangement or anything like that. Right? And I'll tell you guys what happened. It'll make sense in a second. But before I tell you what happened, it's important that you guys know that I know it's weird to see your grandma naked. Same page, right? But it was cool to see how accurate my sketches were. Oh, come on. I'm joking. No. It was a complete accident. My grandpa had just installed new hardwood floors in their house, and he was very proud of himself. So he took all these pictures on his camera of their hardwood floors. And then he took every picture that was on his camera, and he put it into a slideshow on his computer, and then he did not do a practice run of the slideshow. Can you guys see where this might be going? He comes over to our house. I'm 12. It's Easter. He goes, Daniel, you got to see these hardwood floors. Look at this. He opens the screen and goes, look at this. Dining room had carpet? Not anymore. Hardwood floors. Look how much better that looks, right? He goes to the next slide. He goes, look at this. Living room with carpet? Not anymore. Hardwood floors. Look how much better that looks, right? He goes to the next slide, and it is a full body naked shot of my grandma. And I was like, okay. Well, now let's see her without the carpet. Did someone say that's funny? All right, thanks, man. Left side of the room is winning so far. That's what you want after a punchline. Hey, that's funny. I like that. Man, that's good stuff. Okay. It was funny. It was crazy. He looked at it, and he looked at me, and he goes, oh, and then he just shuts his computer, and he was like, oh. Anyway, the floors look great. You'll have to come. And I was like, oh, yeah, literally the last thing I want to do right now is come. This is the worst day of my life. Do you guys like this naked grandma section of the show? Yeah, we're a bit divided. Okay, let's see. I'll tell you guys one more thing that will unite us, and then we'll bring Kane up here. Let's see. My last relationship ended a few years ago, guys. We broke up because she cheated on me, okay? You guys don't care about this? You guys are glad it happened? Has anyone been cheated on? He said yes. And we all feel bad, and I'm not going to make any jokes about it, even though they're all obvious. You can all assume what I'm going to say. Don't turn on me. I've been so nice to you, and you haven't deserved it. Okay. We broke... I did see my grandma naked. That is a fact. That I just admitted. I felt like you were trying to out me, but I just said it into this microphone, and it came out over there. And now I'm coming out as honest. Okay, stay with me, Andrew. We're almost done, okay? It's a little more complicated, so see if you guys relate to this. Me and this girl, we broke up because she cheated on me by having a threesome. Do you guys think that's cool? Yeah, of course you guys do. Yeah. Clap your hands if this has happened to you. Okay, he was actually there. It was him. That's why we're not getting along. He was in the threesome. No, it was crazy. This has happened to no one else. You guys felt the energy in the room. This has happened to no one else I've ever talked to, right? It's so confusing. No one knows what to say to you. I told my best friend in the world, and he goes, oh. And you know it's bad when you turn someone Japanese on accident? Right? He goes, oh my God. Do you mean without you? And I was like, yeah, without me. In what world am I getting cheated on, but I'm also there? Right? What would that even look like? I'm hooking up with my girlfriend. I'm like, wait a second, what's going on over there? Wait a second, Mark's here, what the hell? That's crazy, right? And to her credit, she apologized. She sat me down and she apologized. That's how I found out. She sat me down and she goes, I need to tell you something, I'm sorry, but I had a threesome. And it's tough to accept an apology when it feels like the person's also doing a sick brag. You know what I mean? I was like, okay, cool guy, good for you, that's awesome. And she thought we could keep dating, she wanted to work through it, which that's crazy, right? When your girlfriend has a threesome, it reminded me a lot of when growing up, my dog ate a lot of chocolate. I was like, I hope you enjoyed the experience because this is goodbye. This is the last time we're probably gonna see each other, right? Right, and she was trying to make it better and it just got worse and worse and worse. She goes, no, you don't understand. It was an accident. I was at this party and I just walked in on these two people and I joined. And I feel like that's less relatable, right? I've walked in on people having sex before, never asked to lend a hand. To be fair, I was 12 and it was my parents, but still. Okay, that's enough of that. Thank you very much.
Danny Dunn, everybody. Keep it going for Danny Dunn. This is how my dad talked about sex with me.
Please.
We were all, as a family, going to go to a movie. And then they said they were going to go outside, my parents. And I got ready, and they had a full-length mirror in their bedroom. So I went to go into their bedroom to see how I looked.
Uh-huh.
And they were in there fucking. And then I was like, uh-oh. And I tried to close the door as quiet as I could, and it went click. And then a few minutes later, my dad, who's huge, by the way, he's like 300 pounds, he just comes out in a small little towel. And he goes, which one of you kids walked down on me and your mom having sex?
Such an open family.
Yeah, really. And the towel wasn't covering everything. And so I was like, hey, Summer, which is the name of my sister, I was like, you want to take the heat for this one? That's not a very funny story.
I really enjoyed it. Clap it up for Cade and his vulnerable story.
And then he died.
So you were going into the room to see how you were dressed?
Yeah, and they were fucking.
Do you feel like that's why you stopped caring about how you dressed since then? Wait, I'm kidding. I was going to say that no matter what he was wearing. I'm sorry. I love you and you look great.
It's very good.
It's just, you know when you see the pieces and you just have to say it?
I love your mechanic pants.
I'm wearing like overalls.
Yeah,
I don't look better. So don't.
You look like you're a part-time serial
Here
killer.
we go. No, bring it back. Here we go. Shout him out. No, don't actually do that.
And we're both gingers. This is ginger on ginger violence.
Yeah, I love you, man. I have nothing but support.
I love you too. All right, make this rom-com movie quote dirty. Call me by your name, and I'll.
Oh, I have finished the
You
sentence.
finish the sentence, but make it dirty.
This is what you guys have been up to all night? I
Yeah.
just got here. This is what you guys have been doing, you freaks? I feel like you could say anything to make it dirty. Say it again.
Call me by your name, and I'll.
Come all over you. This game is so easy.
So easy.
This is easy, right?
Danny, man.
We're just making things dirty.
Is that, how do you come? Is that
Wait,
how you
let me
come?
read it now and you do
Well,
it.
actually, I picked a new one, so you read, yeah.
Okay, wait, no, you got to do the first one.
Oh,
make this movie title. I'm going to change it, though.
Okay.
I'm going to pick a different movie title.
Hit me.
Okay? Make this movie title dirty. Zorro.
Just, oh.
Yeah, make it dirty. See if you can. See if it seems so easy.
Zorro is the
That's the title of the movie, yes.
Okay, so I got to make something from Zorro
Yeah.
dirty?
Or just add a word to it.
Oh, Zorro.
Come all over me.
Come all over me.
Okay. See, it's easy. Anyone can do it. Do this at Thanksgiving.
Wow, what an
it's fun.
easy game. You try it. You ready? Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
No, come all over me.
Come all over me.
Come all over me.
This is like a Morgan J show. It's such a specific reference.
Yeah, we just need auto-tune.
Wait, hold
Who
on.
you gonna? He answered so honestly too.
Wait, try it again. See what he does the
Okay,
second time.
let me think of another movie title or a movie.
And
quote.
just do whatever you think is right, okay?
Okay.
And let's see what he does.
Okay.
Think of another
From
movie
the
title.
from the movie Incredible Hulk, the Hulk says this. Ready? Hulk.
Come on, Andrew.
Come on, Andrew. Hulk, come on, Andrew. Very good. Very good, sir.
Well done.
What a wonderful sentence. Hulk, come on, Andrew.
If you say his name into a mirror 3 times, you do just wake up with cum all over you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
be
Oh,
careful when
you
you're
missed
at
the
home.
first part of the story where he talked about coming in urinal. He jerks off at urinals. He's a
That's
very
the least
intense
surprising
guy.
thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, no.
If you were going to finish the sentence with, what do you think Andrew does? I would have said that. That's just what I would have said.
What do you think his Andrew's 3 hobbies are? Well, most of it is cum.
Wait, this is related. Maybe you guys will like this. The girl that cheated on me in the threesome before that happened, I went to. What are you guys talking about?
The girl that cheated on you.
In the threesome, yes.
In the threesome,
I went
yeah.
to her family Thanksgiving before it happened.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know. Why'd you gasp?
It's surprising.
Just retroactively.
information.
You're like, wait, you're back in time. It's gonna happen. Something's coming. You're trying to warn me in the present day.
Danny, no.
That's a fun time travel.
Danny,
riff.
look behind you. They're fucking.
They're fucking. There's so many people.
Danny, don't walk in that door.
How'd you not see all the cars in the driveway? There's so many of them.
I see 3 people.
But
That's
before
from the sixth-
it happened, we were playing charades with her family. Have you guys played that fishbowl game where you have to like act it? You have to do the charades, then act outs, then one word. Yeah. Okay. Her brother-in-law wrote in the words vulva and queef and put them into their family charades bucket. And his mother-in-law pulled out vulva to act it out. And then him and his wife had to go on a walk the next day and talk about why that was inappropriate behavior.
What was her act out for vulva?
No one acted out vulva, but he got Jackrabbit, which you think would be innocuous, right? He acted it out how you'd assume Andrew would. He did bunny ears, and then he hopped around the room jacking off. In front of like his mother-in-law and her aunt. They were like in the first row, and he was like splashing zone their faces.
That's great. How would you, if you picked out queef and you had to act out queef, how would you do it?
I would leave. I hate anything that's like, this is not even a funny riff. I hate anything that's like bathroom humor. Like, I don't even like saying the words. Amen.
Oh, so you've been hating the show the whole night. Amen. I can't take it anymore.
I would genuinely rather die than have to do that.
That's so funny. I love that she hit it with an amen. If I hear one more cum joke, I swear to God, I'm going to kill myself. I swear to God.
This is the wrong show for you, I think.
For real.
And I'm on your side. I hate that I'm here. I hate being here.
Okay. What is your favorite conspiracy theory you wish you could bring up on a first date? Now, before you answer, someone wrote this. Now, here we go. The real Titanic didn't sink. It was an older ship they swapped and sank for insurance payout. Well, then that movie is fucking bullshit, bro.
Who wrote that? Anyone who believes stuff like that, you need to tend to the relationships in your life. If you have time to think about nonsense like that, you're neglecting either your kids, wife, or family. Okay? I don't believe any of these conspiracies.
You don't have a conspiracy theory or one that you don't believe in but you do like?
I feel like I don't. Maybe I don't have the imagination. Also, I've been standing like this a lot on stage, and I don't know why. I feel like I'm in Fidel Castro's army when I do this, and I can't stop doing it.
Does anybody here have a conspiracy theory? Because I don't really.
Will someone shout one out, and I'll tell you if I believe it? Bushed it on. That one feels truer by the day.
Yeah.
Have you seen his artwork? I feel like it's gonna be a thing if you flip it upside down. You're like, oh my God.
Yeah, you're just giving facts now. All right. Anybody else? Bigfoot? Bigfoot isn't real. Oh, you're asking, is it real? I don't know. Let's check. Andrew?
I just don't relate to the conspiracy. I feel like I have enough problems in my life that I'm thinking about those. Like the threesome thing, that's my 9/11. Those two people are my twin towers. I don't know why you guys have time to think about these things. Do you all have perfect lives so you can think about Bigfoot? I'm like, I need to break up with my doctor, I think. That's what I'm thinking about.
Where was everybody when she cheated on Danny?
Do you guys remember where you were?
Here's another one. And cover earmuffs for the lady who doesn't like bathroom humor. The more I masturbate, the harder it is to come with my partner. Should I just stop masturbating?
Guys, what do you want me to say to that? What do you guys want me to say in response to that question?
Yeah, but
okay, someone needs an answer real bad.
Real bad. Because I can't
Quit
come
joking around and answer the question. I can't come and my dick hurts.
Okay. It is rubbed raw and I can't come in this
Sir,
vagina.
show us your dick and we'll figure it out.
Stand up.
I would say if you can't come because you're masturbating too much, you should stop doing that. What are you guys coming here for questions like that? That seems like a chat GPT and then burn your laptop. If I had that problem, I would ask ChatGPT, and then I would stick a grenade in my laptop, and then I would shut it as much as it could shut, and then I would lay on top of it. That's what I would do.
Danny Dunn, everybody.
That's my advice.
Danny Dunn, keep it going for him. Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much for doing the show. You were great. That's our show, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys had a good time.